Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike, and look what we have on the table here today. We have that koala bear that I was telling you about. So this is the cute little koala bear framed crystal kit. We've just come to the end of filming the flower, so that's all completed now. So I wanted to get another one to kickstart another one while they've got it. And yeah, I've nearly got the whole set. I can't remember what the other one was. There is another one. There's a flower, a butterfly, koala bear, and I think there's a panda, so I think that might be the next one. But as you can see, it's one of them framed ones. So let's get into here and see what we got. So that's that one. Okay, so let's have a look in here, and oh my god, oh wow. Oh yes, right, you know what's going to happen here. We're going the same vibe as the flowers, because that looks very similar to that pink. Isn't that beautiful? So cute, the little mummy and the little cub there. And we've got this lovely, I think that's bamboo. As you know, koalas do sometimes eat bamboo, more your pandas, but sometimes occasionally they can eat them. But this is really, really good. I think this is going to turn out absolutely beautifully. But oh yes, very, very nice. So we've got that. We've then got ourselves a quick start to how to DIY diamond paint. So if you're new to diamond painting, you do get yourself a little guide. These don't crop up a lot in diamond painting kits, so you're very lucky that they've included that for you there, and it just guides your way through it. So then we've got our standard frame again. I won't open it yet because obviously we'll keep it in the packaging until we get round to framing it up. And then we have, okay, right, so that's interesting. I haven't got a tray. Oh dear. Yeah, there's no... Okay, interesting. No, there's no tray. Oh bugger. That's annoying, because for me to return that, I'd have to go all the way back to the shop, which is in Chelmsford, and do you know what? I'm really not bothered. You know, I deal with hundreds of trays, so why am I complaining about a tray missing? It's just, you know, you buy these things, you want it all, you know, all the goodies that you buy, you know, it's got to be the full kit. If something's missing, I'm not happy, you know. But you know what, pish posh, it's a tray. So we'll look into the jewel codes here. So we've got grey, black, and you notice these are going to be standard jewels. They're not going to be rhinestones. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be very pretty. But I do love my rhinestones. But yeah, we'll see what it's like, because we've done a rhinestone one, and now we're going to do one that's on your pastel vibe sort of thing. We've got a pink there, a very beautiful green there, another green. We've got two lots of brown there. We've got a bright pink with a black jewel stuck in there. I think that's blue, actually. Very vibrant there. And a couple of peachy colours there. So very sort of peachy orangey pink there. So that's interesting. That makes me sort of wonder our future kit's going to be like that. But never mind. But yeah, so that was the koala bear. Let me know what you think of that. Again, this is very nice colour block, because you've got all round here colour block. Near enough all of it is colour block, you see. So you've got all the pink, all the grey, all the white, all the green, all the brown, black, you know. So this should fly, I reckon, and we'll be able to do the lovely block session. With the flower, it was very sort of like all over the place because of the contour of the flower, but this is going to turn out beautiful. So I'm going to put that over to one side, because the next thing we've got is one of my favourites. So you know, in January we do tigers. Well, this one actually came through delivery, because I've recently started looking on delivery as well, and I got this, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. As I said, this wasn't in the shop, but I've been browsing around on the range online, and there seems to be a much bigger range online than there is in the shop. So I will still do the shop, but obviously I had to have it. It's just so gorgeous. I think it's a 30 times 30, and again, it's like that bumblebee, guys, because we've got our little brackets here, so we can pop it on the wall if we wanted to. Lovely new company here called Art Studio, and then we've got all the bits and bobs in here, but I think this is going to turn out pretty nice. So let's get into the canvas here, and hopefully we've got a tray on this one. So we'll take this off, and that's that one. Got a piece of cardboard there. And let's take a look and see what this beautiful one looks like. I always love, because you get a rough idea of what it looks like, but it's not until you open it that you get the, you know, the wow factor. So it's one of our ones that have been all sealed up for us. They like to seal it for us, so that's very, very nice. So in here, we've got our standard, I love doing this where you get to poke a hole in it, and we get our standard pack here. Very nice. Look at all them bags. Oh, wow. They've overdone the bags there. Fabulous. Because I've been needing some. I've just been starting the D kit of the flowers, so that's done me a favour. Because I've been filming all the kit up videos, and I've run out of storage trays again, would you believe? So we've got our drills here. So we'll get to them in a minute. And let's take a look. I love the way they put it in the box, because they know we're going to be excited when we open it. So I love the way it comes out the box, picture down, so you get to open it up and see what it looks like. What is it going to look like, guys? Well, remember the symmetrics on here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 colours. Remember, they do not DMC code it. So obviously, if you miss a colour, you're going to have a hard time unless you know your DMC's off by heart, you know. So let's take a look in here. I'm not sure what all this, it's like all discoloration going around the edge there. But let's take a look, guys. And it is... Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, they've really, really done this beautifully. Now, for all your tiger fans, there's a lady on here that watches my channel that names the tigers Jurgen and Yanni. I think you're going to like this. This is superb. They've really, really done a good job here. What I like about this is it's nice and big. You've got that lovely colour block, but they've focused more on bringing the picture a little bit, stretched it further out a bit. And what's nice is it's not a partial, it's covered, absolutely covered. With a lot of the ones that I got from the range, I think I'm not going to say yet because I can't remember if I've unboxed it or not, but one of them I think was a partial in this size. But what I will say is this art studio is a lot more thinner, so it's quite nice. It's nice when you get a nice thin one rather than the big bulky ones, but oh man, I'm going to really enjoy this, and I really want to start working on it now. So this one will be ready for next year when we do our tiger theme again in January. But isn't that beautiful? What a lovely, lovely, lovely painting, and a nice Bengal tiger there. So we'll pop that over to one side. I can't stop looking at that. Could you imagine that on the wall? And you don't really need to use these hooks. You don't have to use them, because all you can do is just put a nail in the wall and just, like, you know, hang it on top, you know. But this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And what they do is they print the 40431, which apparently matches this one here. So always check that the drills do match that, because if they don't match it, you've got to pickle. Because if they don't match it, you're going to be in a bit of a mess. But yeah, so 40431, don't take notice of the SQ. 40431, that should match the coding just there. So that is, yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's pop that over to one side. And let's take a look at our little drills here. And in this one, we have a lovely, cute little bag there. I'm not going to open this because, you know, you can pretty much see what's in there. But we've got a shitload of bags. But, yeah, let's get into our drills. And I'm super excited for the next one once we unbox it. So in here we've got loads of colours here. So we've got a couple of browns. We have ourselves, oh, very nice, a grey. But what is that? Wow, 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 that's a new colour for me. Interesting. And then we got a peachy brown. We've got a light grey, another brown, very nice navy blue there, quite packed out there. We've got a brown, lots of browns in here, classic tiger colours here. We've got a peachy orange there, probably like a coffee apricot colour there. A brown, and we've got, oh dear, looks like this one's had a bit of a cock up in the factory and gone in the wrong bag. Because we've got some, they should have really been in them ones, but sometimes I think what happens is where this is not hot sealed, they might, you know, as they're, perhaps the machine don't clamp it there and it seeped through, but this is lovely colours. Look at it. Lovely brown. Nice sort of coffee colours there. It reminds me of Revels, that colour. Here in the UK, we have chocolates called Revels, and there's a coffee one in there, and it's absolutely superb. So yeah, that's that. Lovely. We'll put that over to one side. And then last but not least in this delivery, because we've got more coming up, I've just had another delivery come today, so I'll be filming that soon. I couldn't resist this. Now, this was really interesting. We've got a Puffin! And this was quite interesting because when I looked at it online, it was like super small. It looked like a 20 times 20. And then when I got it, I was like, bloody hell, is that big? So this is really, really good. It's a cute little Puffin. I'm predicting it's going to be a partial. I don't know. What gives me that impression is because all round here doesn't look like it could be drilled, but you never know, we could be amazed. Now this one's a slightly thicker one. You see, this is Crystal Creations. So you see, this is a slightly different brand, but they're thicker. You see where Art Studio is a little bit thinner, but this one is not going to be on your hooks that came with Art Studio. But yeah, well, it's definitely a Henkler Create one, but very, very nice. Let's get into this. Oh, okay. This is the fun part, isn't it? It's like, with every unboxing I do, it just feels like Christmas every day because, like, getting into new exciting products is very, very nice. So let's get into here, and we have... Oh, wow, they've given us a... Oh, that's cool. There's first a little sheet thing. That sometimes you get sheets with a little code and sometimes you don't. These are very helpful if like they print them. They've got a habit. Some companies like to print the schematic on the actual back of it and you have to keep flipping it over. But you can actually probably print it, take a photo of it, print it out on your printer. But these are just perfect because you can put it to one side and then you can crack on, you know, with your thing and stuff. So I've lost my pen, so I don't know where I've put that. So we'll have to get a pencil out again and just give it a little poke in there and we'll get that out. I'm super excited to see. But I think that, oh look, that is really tiny. Like, how are you supposed to see that? They're so small. See, why would you do that? They printed it there and then they give you it. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I can't see why they've done that. I mean, it's quite big enough to stretch it along there, so interesting. One thing I don't like about the way they pack these is putting sellotape over it, because as you can see, when you peel this up, it, you know, it peels a lot of that brown stuff off, and it can damage the wood because it's all smooth and then it's got that rough part there. If it's sealed, you know, with this cellophane, you don't really need to put tape on it as well. So let's take a look. Is it going to be a partial? Is it going to be a partial? Ready? Yeah, look. Oh, yeah, baby, look at that. Okay, this is interesting. Why have I got a piece of letter writing lab? Oh, it's on here, look, but why has it got lab written on it? Oh, man, that's a bit interesting. Maybe, for the first time ever in 2 years of diamond painting, maybe this is an artist's one, because I've never come across a painting that's had an initial of something. This obviously is some sort of artist's work, and what they've done is they've put their name there. Yeah, wow. Very, very nice. It's a lovely canvas. And as rightly I pointed out, it is a partial. Now, this is going to be quite nice because I don't know if I can do it without the phone because, like, yeah, I'm going to have to leave it. But my actual wall colour in this room is very similar to this. It's like an African daisy. You may have seen it on the live shows that I do. It's very, very similar paint, but this is definitely a partial. But yeah, I definitely think for the first time in 2 years, this is definitely the first painting I've had that's had someone's writing on it. But isn't he cute? It's so cute. And yeah, this is definitely by far going to go in this room because of the blue on it. And yeah, it's a focus point one here. So this, although it's a big canvas, it's going to be quite a quick job, I should imagine, because we've got all this excess that we could have done something with. But it does work. I like it. You know, even though it's such a small thing, perhaps what they should have done is just shorten it down a bit so that there's not all this excess. But yeah, I don't like seeing things wasted, you know. I know it's a partial, but to me, I feel like that's such a small bit to do, like painting, but yeah, I love it. So this is a Puffin, and we'll put that over to one side. As you can see, check the stick. Whoops. Yeah, that's a beautiful stick. But yeah, it does put me off seeing that there. It don't like look right. It should all be like that, I think. I didn't put that there, it was in the thing. But let's take a look at the jewels here. And again, getting attacked with this bag here, but again, I'm not going to take this off. See, again as well, this is not a very good idea, because when you stick it on here, it's going to pull that off and cause a hole in the bag. So you see, it pulls it all out, but look at all them bags. So standard sort of boat again, but you do get your crystal pens with Hinkler Create. And then in here we've got ourselves, that's nice, they've actually put it in the bag for us. So yeah, wow, okay. And then in here we have our schematics. So we've got 13 colours altogether. I wouldn't be able to tell you what DMC they are. The only ones I know off by heart is 3810, which is your blacks, and your 3865 is your white. 782 normally your off-white. So yeah, I'm still learning after 2 years of what the dual codes are. I'd love to be able to sit here and go DMC code is that, you know. But in here, let's get that down again. We have ourselves a light blue, a dark blue, and a greeny, bluey, moony colour there. And then we've got Moonlight Shadow, like Maggie Riley there. That's a song, Moonlight Shadow. Anyway, we got again a nice sort of grey blue, a dark green, and then we got a grey blue again, another royal blue, a grey, a limey green, a brown, a black, an orange, and a lovely sort of big orange for your puppies. So yeah, that's our little unboxing here today, guys. I really hope you, whoops, we're getting all things dropped here today. I really hope you like what you see. If you do, then head over to the range. As I said, these ones were in online. They weren't in the shops. I had to order them because you will find that in the shops they do a different variety than what's on the shop. Sometimes you can get what's in the shop and what's online as well, but sometimes, you know, there's always seems to be a much bigger range online. So we've got this one. We have ourselves this gorgeous, beautiful tiger. I love it. And then we've got this one here, which is our cute little koala bear. So where will the range take us next, I wonder? What paintings could I be getting next from the range? We'll have to wait and see. But we have got some really exciting products coming up soon from the range, and I'm really, really excited to show you. But until then, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for tapping that notification bell. And if you like what you see, the links are in the description. So head over to that link. That'll take you straight to the range, and you can get these for yourself, providing they're in stock. And we'll see you next time for another unboxing. Ta-la.